Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Matt with Top Tier here, coming at you with another video today. Today we are going to be ranking the Nintendo Gamecube games. We have a couple different tiers for this one. I've created a new one actually, and we're going to talk about that later. But as far as this goes, I'm very excited for this one. The Nintendo Gamecube is probably one of the consoles as a kid I played the most. You know, besides maybe Super Nintendo and N64. But I think I probably own more games and accessories for the Gamecube overall. And I played the hell out of the Gamecube, so I got a lot of experience coming into this one. I played most of these games for the most part, yeah, so I'm going to go over this. I think I should be a good authority on this because I played, you know, countless hours of Gamecube growing up, and I still play Gamecube games to this day. There's still so many good ones that have withstand the test of time. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the tiers here. I've created a new tier today. This is my new exclusive tier, SSS Top Tier. This is the highest honors any game can receive. Of course, the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the top tier. We also have S tier, which is amazing, an S tier game. You already know what an S tier game is. An A tier game is just a game that's very, very good. So yeah, there's quite a few games on this list that should be in the A tier, definitely. We got the B tier. B tier is just a damn good game, not quite as high as AS or extra top tier, but it's pretty good still. We have B tier, which is a mediocre game. C tier. C tier is just kind of an average, kind of a meh game. D tier, of course, is a game that's not so good. Not terrible, but could definitely use some improvements. And then F tier, just a horrible game, an awful game. You should never play it. Then, of course, we have a whole tier for never played. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this one. See, these are already in alphabetical order, so I'm just going to go through them as they already are, I think. And I'm going to kick it off with the original Animal Crossing on GameCube. I think this was on the N64 in Japan, I don't know. But the original Animal Crossing on GameCube is pretty damn good. I'm going to give it a B tier. The Animal Crossing on GameCube really started it all off. I remember I got this game when it first came out. Actually, I think my little sister got it. I'm not really sure. But yeah, good game. It's not quite as good as, I think... New Horizons is definitely by far the best Animal Crossing game, but yeah, don't get me wrong, this game is outstanding. So Animal Crossing on the GameCube gets a B tier for me. Chibi Robo. I never played Chibi Robo. I heard good things about the one for the GameCube, but it's not really my cup of tea, so never played Chibi Robo. Moving on, we have Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I thought Donkey Kong Jungle Beat was okay. The controllers were interesting as hell, that's for sure. And they spawned many a meme, so yeah, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat gets a C for me. I don't really have too much to say about Jungle Beat, but definitely an interesting, kind of unique title. I wish they had came up with a Donkey Kong Country game, but that's okay, what can you do? So, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat gets a C on this list. Moving on, we have FZero GX. FZero GX is a damn good game. Oh man, is it? Yeah, I think it is. This is so hard, dude. I love FZero GX, honestly. Well, I'm going to give it an A tier, and the reason I'm giving it an A tier is because it's, you'll see, the ones in S tier and SSS tier are just fantastic games. It doesn't quite reach those heights, but damn did I love this game. This was a day one buy for me when I was a kid. I was obsessed with F-Zero. I played the one on the SNES. That was like one of my favorite games. I think that was one of the first games I ever played. Awesome game. So I was, of course, going into this, I was really excited to see all the new characters, and the story mode was badass with Captain Falcon and that other bull dude. I forgot what his name was, but... yeah, F-Zero GX is a good game. You can still go back and play to this day, and it still looks beautiful. So the game is getting, it's good. It's getting an A tier for me. Fire Emblem on the GameCube. Sadly, I never played it. I do enjoy the Fire Emblem series quite a bit, but I just never played the one on the GameCube. Back then, like the only thing I knew about Fire Emblem was from Super Smash Bros. Melee, so I never really got to play that one. Moving on, we have Kirby's Air Ride. This was a decent game. I'm going to give it a B tier. I remember renting this game, and it was a lot of fun. I liked it as far as the Kirby games go. Air Ride was fairly decent, I think. But it's been so long since I played Air Ride, but I just remember being a blast. So I'm going to go ahead and give Kirby Air Ride a B. Moving on, we have Luigi's Mansion. This is a damn good game. Definitely in... it might even be an S tier. Should I give it an S? Yeah, I'm gonna give Luigi's Mansion the first S tier on this list. Luigi's Mansion was a hell of a lot of fun. It was the first game that ever came out with the GameCube. Very nostalgic for this one. I think this is probably the spookiest Luigi's Mansion. I mean, we had the one on Switch and the one on 3DS, but this one had like some creepy ass monsters in it, like Bogmire or whatever its name was. The atmosphere in this one just kind of even topped Luigi's Mansion 3. This was just such a unique game at the time. I was kind of pissed that they didn't put a Mario game as the first game on the GameCube, but whatever. What can you do? It was still a hell of a lot of fun. So, yeah, Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube is getting an S tier. The first S tier in this list, mind you. Mario Golf on GameCube is a fun-ass game, but you know what? It's a C tier game for me. I played a lot of Mario Golf on the GameCube, but it's not really for everybody. It is a golf game, but as far as golf games go, it's a blast. Cannot deny that. So, yeah, Mario Golf on the GameCube is getting a C. I don't really have too much more to say about it. Mario Kart Double Dash. You know this one is getting an S tier. For a lot of people, they think Mario Kart Double Dash is actually the best Mario Kart game. I don't think so. I think probably 8 is, you know, just objectively. But yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash is still a hell of a lot of fun. The two-person mechanic was crazy. The graphics look great on it. It had a lot of really good maps too, as well. So, and again, this is just another further evolution of Mario Kart. It was a huge departure from the one on the N64, but it's still a very solid game. Don't get me wrong. Definitely worthy of an S tier. More Mario Kart goodness. Double Dash is just an absolute blast. Definitely recommend it if you haven't tried it. Give it a try. You can find a copy somewhere. So, yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash is getting an S tier. Mario Party 4 and 5. These were really good games. And they're both getting A tiers for me. To me, this was like the golden era of Mario Party. 4 and 5 were just the best. They still had that original classic Mario Party formula we all love so much. Before it started to get weird, you know. And they were just the N64 ones on steroids, man. They were just good. The graphics are amazing. The minigames are amazing. I loved them. Mario Party 4 and 5 are definitely getting an A tier from me. And then Mario Party 6 and 7, I remember 6, it was okay. Mario Party 6 and 7 are getting a B tier for me. I didn't play these games until later on in life, but I think they're still pretty decent, pretty damn good games. Especially compared to all the recent Mario Party games, which were just horrible. Some of them were just horrible, man. The one on the Switch is a step in the right direction, but yeah. It's got a long ways to go to get back to its roots and get back to that classic Mario Party formula, but 6 and 7 were still solid games, yeah, for sure. Mario Power Tennis is going to get a C tier. It's going to go right alongside Mario Golf. Okay, Mario Power Tennis was a damn good game, but it doesn't really stand the test of time for me. It's not something I want to go back and play to this day. Mario Tennis Aces on the Switch is amazing. This is kind of where that all kind of kicked off. Well, there was one on the 64 that was actually really good too. That one had like a story mode or something, I remember. And probably this one did as well. I don't remember. It's been so. I almost want to put in the never played because it's been so long since I played Mario Power Tennis. But anyways, it's gonna get a C tier for me. Okay, now we have Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This is an S tier title without a doubt. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Ooh, this game is just so good. So atmospheric. It has that dark world and light world duality. I did find this game as a kid to be far more challenging than the original Metroid Prime, and that's okay because I like challenging. You know, as if you know me, you know that I like challenging games a lot. So this one is getting the S tier. I think deserves it. I think this game deserves another life. Maybe if it came out on the Prime Trilogy on the Switch, man. I want to see the next generation get into this game. This is a damn good game. Everything about Prime 2 Echoes is amazing. Okay, for our first SSS tier on this, our first SSS top tier in this game goes to none other than Metroid Prime, the OG, the original Metroid Prime. This game is just amazing from start to finish. What can I say, man? It's got some of the best and most iconic music. You know, Fendrana Drifts is such a popular song. A lot of YouTubers use that in their videos, and I mean, I use it in my videos as well. So, but anyways, yeah, this game, the atmosphere is just on point. It's just perfection, man. It's right up there with Super Metroid for me. It's just a well-crafted game. The quality in this game is unmatched. I don't know. Yeah, the original Metroid Prime, I remember getting this. I got this day one too when I was a kid, man. This game was fire. I was looking forward to this for like years. And it finally came out and it just blew my mind. It was worth the wait. It came out alongside Metroid Fusion, which was another masterpiece as well. So I was kind of overwhelmed with Metroid at that point in my life. But yeah, Metroid Prime 1 is just, it is the SSS top tier game on this list for sure. Awesome game. Cannot say enough good things about Metroid Prime 1. And like I said, this is another one I'd like to see revived on the Switch in the Metroid Prime trilogy. That'd be sweet. Paper Mario: 1,000 Year Door. That's an S tier game. Oh, absolutely. You know it is. You know it is. 1,000 Year Door is just fire, man. It is Paper Mario perfected, man. It just added on what the 64-bit did. So everything about Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is amazing. Absolutely love it. Man, I need to go back and play this one again because this game is just so damn good. I should play this one annually. But yeah, this is a damn good game right here. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is getting the S tier from me. Pikmin 2. I played Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 3, but I never played Pikmin 2. A lot of people really like it because it's so much longer and in-depth than the other ones. But yeah, I haven't played it, so I'll have to go back and play Pikmin 2 one of these days for sure. Pikmin 1 is a damn good game. I would almost give it an S tier, but I'm giving it an A tier. I don't think it's quite worthy of S, but oh man, I did get Pikmin 1, I think day 1 as well, and it was an amazing game. I love the different Pikmin, and they have different abilities and stuff, and you had to strategize with them, and they would get eaten and stuff. I just thought that was so cool as a kid, you know. You just command your little Pikmin army and go and take shit over, you know. It's a lot of fun. Pikmin 3 on the Switch is probably a little bit better, but yeah, Pikmin 1 is still really good though. Even though it may still be the weakest Pikmin game, but it's awesome. Pokemon Colosseum. I did like Pokemon Colosseum quite a bit. I'm gonna give that a B tier. Yeah, Pokemon Colosseum is a lot of fun. Gen 3 was one of my favorite Pokemon gens besides Gen 2. I played a hell of a lot of Gen 3. I like the legendaries, I like Groudon and Kyogre. But yeah, Pokemon Colosseum, I don't remember too much about it. I don't know if it had a story mode or whatnot, but speaking of that, yeah, Pokemon XD Gala Darkness was really good too. I might even get that in an A tier just because it had such an in-depth story mode. And it was kind of like, if I recall, it was kind of like Pokemon Colosseum. They're both based on the same game, Pokemon Stadium. But Pokemon XD Gala Darkness just went into it a little bit further. And it had Dark Lugia, which was sick. It had some crazy mechanics and some weird radars, but other than that, the game was pretty damn good. You know, they're both good games. It's really hard to rate one over the other, but yeah, there we go. So Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD gets a tier, and then Pokemon Colosseum gets the B. But yeah, they're both really good games. Resident Evil 4, man. This is a... Resident Evil 4 is fire, man. I love Resident Evil 4. I'm giving it an S tier. I'm actually playing through it right now on my PC. I got it on Steam, and it's a lot of fun. I'm playing it in 4K. It looks amazing. But it only makes me think of how great this game would be if they did a remake on it, which I think they're planning to, you know, because Resident Evil 8 is going to take place in, like, the European mountains. So naturally, they're probably going to go ahead and do one of Resident Evil 4. And that's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. But yeah, 4 on the Gamecube was just so on point and so ahead of its time. I'm a huge fan of the Resident Evil series, as you all know. So Resident Evil 4 is getting an S tier from me. Resident Evil 0 is getting an A tier. I liked it. I don't really remember a whole lot about 0. This is what I need to go through and replay too. I'm trying to replay all the Resident Evil games. So Resident Evil 0 is definitely on my list for that. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, as you can tell by my channel. So yeah, Resident Evil 0 is getting the A tier because it's a good game, but it's just one that I don't really remember. Okay, here's a weird one for me, and I might get hate for this, but Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is getting an S for me. I love this game, man. This is the best 3D Sonic game in my opinion. I love the Chows. I love Knuckles was my favorite character in the game. I love Knuckles. I loved how like all of his levels, he got a rapper on it, like Wild Canyon, and of course Pumpkin Hill. You know, those were all just bangers. So you know what? Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is getting an S tier for me. Another thing I liked about this game is how you could choose between a light and a dark story. You know, I always thought it was cool to play the dark story, and it was kind of edgy when you were a kid. So yeah, that was really awesome. Like creating your Chow was just like leveling up a Pokemon and shit. So I love this game, man. No shame on putting Sonic Adventure 2 Battle as an S tier GameCube game. No shame on that. Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut was good, but I didn't really enjoy it nearly as much as Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I have to say. But it is a good game nonetheless. I don't really remember too much about this game. One I will have to go ahead and replay. And same with Sonic Heroes 2. Sonic Heroes didn't really do it for me. It was an alright game, but I'm gonna give Sonic Heroes a C for the same reason. I don't remember. It was really forgettable. I had it. I don't remember too much about it. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and replay this one or watch a couple reviews. But yeah, Sonic Heroes is getting a C. It just didn't really do it for me. But it was good though. Sonic Mega Collection, good too. A lot of great games on that one for sure. Yeah. I don't think I ever owned Sonic Mega Collection, but I think I know what games are on it, and just because of that, you know, it merits a C tier at least. This is a really competitive list, by the way, if you haven't noticed. There's just so many masterpieces on this. Soulcalibur on the GameCube, that's almost an S tier, yeah, but I'm gonna give it a... Yeah, I'm gonna give it an S tier, man. Soulcalibur on the GameCube is really damn good. Playing as Link, I played Soulcalibur on the game. This is the Soulcalibur game that I played the most. I love playing as Link, and I love how like, okay, the Xbox One, the PS2. I think PS2 came with Darth Vader, and then like the Xbox came with Yoda or something. I don't really remember, but yeah, it was so sick how they had their own like. Each system had their own exclusive character, and of course the GameCube had Link, you know. But the story mode of this was great, and all the missions were great. I loved Soulcalibur on the GameCube. So fluid. I'm giving that an S tier. Okay, now we have Star Fox Adventure Dinosaur Planet. This game is... I enjoyed Star Fox Adventures Dinosaur Planet. I know a lot of people didn't, but I thought it was a pretty decent standalone adventure game. I don't know, man. I thought it was good. I'm going to give Star Fox Adventure Dinosaur Planet a B just because there's a lot that I like. I like the levels in this game. I like the atmosphere. I like the snow level. I like the Aztec level. But, man, I don't really remember a whole lot about it, I got to be honest. I haven't played this since probably 2003. But, yeah, it was pretty decent. Star Fox Assault. Never played Star Fox Assault, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to put that in the never played tier. Super Mario Strikers. This is a damn good game. I'm going to give Mario Strikers an A tier. One of the finest example of a Mario sports game, in my opinion. So it is getting the A tier for sure. I'd love to see them put a Mario Strikers on the Switch. That would be awesome. So yeah, for me, Mario Strikers is getting the A tier. Super Mario Sunshine. This is a really top-heavy list, man. Damn it. Super Mario Sunshine gets the S. As a kid, I really loved this game. I went back and played it as part of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection, and I just didn't enjoy it as much, man. I didn't. I blew through it. The game was really easy. You go through, you do 7 stars on each level, and then you get to Bowser, and it's over. And you know, what do you do after that? You collect the blue coins and whatnot. Yeah. But there's a lot good about Mario Sunshine. The music was amazing. I loved just the regular standalone platform levels we had to flood. Those were really good. But yeah, all in all, I think Super Mario Sunshine, I'm gonna give it an S tier as far as the GameCube games go. It's between S and A for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the S tier for sure. Moving on, we have Super Smash Bros. Melee, man. What can I say about this? Smash Melee is an SSS top tier game, right alongside tied with Metroid Prime. This game is so legendary that it survived even in the state of the competitive scene for this game. It's just the purest form of Smash Brothers, in my opinion. It might even be better than Smash Ultimate, I think. But yeah, Smash Melee is just so goddamn good. Everything about the game, I loved it. This was my go-to game as a kid. We played countless hours of this. Smash Melee is an SSS top tier game. It is. It really stands out above this list. And just like Metroid Prime, this game stands the test of time, and it's still fire to this day. You can go back and play it, and it's still fun. There's still a lot of people playing it competitively just because the mechanics are so good. But yeah, Super Smash Bros. Melee gets an SSS top tier. What is this one? I don't even know what this is. Oh, Tales of Symphonia. I never played this one, unfortunately. Okay, Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. I'm gonna give it a B tier, yeah. It was decent enough, but I'm not really that big of a fan of the 4 Swords games. I did have them. I did play them as, you know, we linked up as when I was in, I think it was like elementary school, and we played these games. You know, they were fun enough, but again, like what I mostly remember about this game is just having fun with my friends. I don't actually remember the game itself or the story mode or anything like that. Or I remember, like, I think like Vati was like the main bad guy or whatever. But yeah, I don't remember too much about them. But yeah, they are a hell of a lot of fun when you get your friends together and go and play them. So yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8 B tier. Yep. SSS. Okay, so for Wind Waker, it's a close one. It's between SSS top tier and S tier. But I'm going to go ahead and give it an S tier. It's in the S tier league amongst these other games. The Legend of Zelda, it's not one of my favorite Zelda games personally. As you know, if you've watched my top 10 favorite Zelda games list, and if you haven't, go and check that out. It's on my channel. I put a lot of work into that one, so check that out. But Wind Waker for me, I was one of those, I hate to say it, but I was one of those people back in the day. I wanted a grittier Zelda. Like, I loved Ocarina of Time. I love the dark elements of it. And don't get me wrong, Wind Waker does have some dark elements, like in the Earth Temple, but not enough. I grew to like Wind Waker over the years. Yes, I did. The remake on Nintendo Wii U is absolutely phenomenal. I love that game. But yeah, Wind Waker is not a bad game. It's just not one of my favorite Zelda games. But I still love Wind Waker. Don't get me wrong. So there's a lot of value here. The only problem is when I was a kid, I was just an edgy little bastard, and it's not the Zelda game that I wanted, but it's still an amazing game, man. Don't get me wrong, I love Wind Waker. Can't say enough good things about it. And to round off this list here, we have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and that's going to get an S tier as well for me. Yeah, Twilight Princess is more in line with the game that I wanted after Ocarina of Time. It's at this time, this is when the Wii was coming out, so it's more remembered almost as a Wii game, but it wasn't the GameCube as well. And you know, I never even played the GameCube version, I played the Wii version first, so I can't really speak on, you know, I heard the GameCube version was actually probably better, I think. But yeah, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is an amazing Zelda game in its own right. My favorite dungeon for sure is the Snow Peak Ruins, where you go in that old mansion. That was sick, man. And I love the Arbiter's Grounds. That was just the high point of the game for me. But yeah, Zelda Twilight Princess, amazing, outstanding game. One of the best Zelda games, probably in my top 5 for sure. It's just, the music in this game is top notch, I gotta say. Yeah, so The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, that is getting a S tier for me. And if you're curious, if you want to know like what my favorite Zelda games are, I did a top 10 video on that, as I said. So go over and check that out, please, if you would. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and round off this game. In the never played category, we have Chibi Robo, Fire Emblem, Pikmin 2, Star Fox Assault, and Tales of Symphonia. We don't have any D or F tier games because these games are, you know, surprisingly they're all pretty decent. I didn't give any of them an F tier, like I did in the N64 list. In C tier we have DK Jungle Beat, Mario Golf, Mario Power Tennis, Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Mega Collection. In B we have Animal Crossing, Kirby Air Ride, Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7, Pokemon Colosseum, Sonic Adventure DX, Star Fox Adventures, and Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. In A tier we have FZero GX, Mario Party 4, Mario Party 5, Pikmin, Pokemon XD Gala Darkness, Resident Evil 0, and Super Mario Strikers. In the S tier, we have Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart Double Dash, Metroid Prime Echoes, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, Resident Evil 4, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Soulcalibur, Super Mario Sunshine, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the SSS top tier, we have, of course, none other than Metroid Prime and Super Smash Bros. Melee. Anyways, guys, that's been my video of the best GameCube games, my tier list of it anyways. Yeah, as always, I'm doing more of my Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity Let's Play, so be sure to check that out. I got a new episode coming. I try to make one every day, or if not 2 a day, so check that out for sure. Yeah, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This channel is finally starting to get some steam, so if we can keep that going, that would be sweet. Anyways, guys, until next time, peace.